back to my channel. So today I'm filming a Tipsy responding to your Icks video. I actually saw this video first on Lucy Connolly's channel. Icks has been like a trend that's been going around at the moment, like all over Instagram, so I think it was brought to YouTube from there. I'm not really sure where Icks came from because some people don't know what it means. If you don't know what Icks means, it basically means things that make you like cringe, or say if you're chatting to someone it might put you off chatting to them, etc, that kind of thing. But you'll definitely get the gist when you watch this video. But yeah, I put him on my Instagram story. I put, please send me questions and I can respond to your guys' Icks. Hope you enjoy it and please continue watching. Before I get on with the video as well, this unitard is actually from Zara. I featured it in my, I think it was my mini Zara haul that I filmed a couple of weeks ago. So if you haven't watched that video, please do. Cheeky little plug. But this was on sale. I think it was like 15 quid and I absolutely love it. I've worn it twice now, but it's a bit of a shame I can't wear it out. But yeah, this is going to be a tipsy video. This is actually my second glass, but obviously I've not been drinking because of lockdown, so I am going to get through this. I put some cute little blueberries in it. All the ice is actually already melted. It's only been in for like 10 minutes. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to read out the questions I got sent on Instagram and go from there. I've not actually read any of these yet. So the first response says, people who use their looks to get what they want. I feel like, is that an ick? Maybe, I don't know, like, comment below if you think that's an ick because I'm a bit confused. I understand what they're saying like, when they think they're good looking and they get what they want from that, but I'm trying to think of a circumstance where that would be in. Not really sure. I'm moving on because I don't know. Okay. Someone's put, when a brick has more personality. I mean, to be honest, personality is a massive thing for me. I think it's a big thing for a lot of people, but obviously having a banging personality is a real good trait. So I do get what they mean. Like, it's hard to like have a good conversation with someone in a friendship way or a relationship kind of way, but I just think everyone's different. It's hard to like obviously find people with similar personalities. But okay, so we're moving on to the next ick now. The next one says, okay, some of these are actually too much. People are so picky. I mean, I can't say nothing because I'm actually really picky myself. You guys don't hold back. Okay, so this one says, when a boy has to stop on the path to tie his shoelace and he holds up the queue. I mean, I actually always have this problem and I hate it. I hate that I have this problem, but I don't know why. Like, my friends will definitely vouch for me for this. It's not as much now. I mean, I'm not going anywhere, but at uni last year we used to have to walk from where we were living, the flat, to university, and I don't know why. I was wearing Vans, and I think Vans are really bad for this, unless it was just mine. But the shoelaces just kept coming undone, and I had to stop like every 10 seconds. I can imagine maybe if you're getting to know someone and like you go somewhere nice with them, and I don't know. I feel like I've not experienced this one, but I kind of imagine it's a bit cringe if there's people behind. But then they can just walk around you. But I kind of imagine it. Okay, the next ick I've been sent is when a boy falls over. It is embarrassing, but at the same time, I just feel bad for them. Like, I don't feel embarrassed for me. But I don't know. Like, I'm really clumsy. Something like that would happen to me like, on a first date. To be fair, it hasn't, touch wood. But I don't know, I don't think that's an ick. I don't think I'd be put off, but I feel like that's a lot of people's ick. Like, people falling over and things, but it can't be helped. It's not like, I feel like icks for me are something that you could definitely change. And that's why I'm a bit like, oh my god. But I feel like accidents, give over. Okay, so someone sent in, when a girl thinks, it's from a boy, when a girl thinks peg culture's normal. I'm assuming he means when all down the trousers or the box, whatever. That's not normal. I don't know what kind of girls you're meeting, but I would never ever go up to a lad and peg them. It's not a normal thing to do. I don't know who you're surrounding yourself with, but definitely just pick better friends or better people you're speaking to. This journal is making me gassy. Oh, Jesus Christ. I sent quite a few. I feel like they've got a lot of icks they want to get off the chest. But he's put ignorance, slow replies, and being left on red. Dead conversation. We put dead end conversation. I feel like I'm definitely guilty of, not ignorance, I think ignorance is a bit rude. I'm normally pretty straightforward, like if I don't want to speak to someone, not my friends, I'll always reply extremely quick. It's kind of worrying, like, because I'm not even on my phone most of the time. And boys, I'm not really looking for anything like that right now. Like, I don't know, like, I think we're in lockdown, we can't go out. I'm more of a people person. Like, I prefer meeting someone in real life. I don't know, like, fair enough, meet on social media, but then let's go for a date or something. Like, I'm not really one for texting for months and then meeting up when lockdown's over. So I feel like I'm definitely not ignorant, but long replies, slow replies. If I'm not bothered, it will take me a while to reply, and you'll definitely know, because when I do care, I reply very, very quick. To be honest with you, if it's a dead conversation or they're replying really slow, they're probably just not interested. I know that's pretty harsh, but it's just the truth. Anyway, I knew I was going to be tipsy during this, but I have had 2 gin, well, 1.5. This is not okay. I need to chill out. I might have to go get a water break. What I have is boys flexing their muscles they got using steroids. I mean, to be honest, I'm pretty into my fitness now. Like, I used to hate it. Like, at December 2019, you would never have caught me in a gym, really. But now, like, I am so into fitness. Before lockdown, like, I was going to the gym about 5-6 times a week. And now I just do home workouts. But I think people get way too obsessed with it. Yeah, I do completely agree. And I think the whole steroids thing, like, personally me, don't get me wrong, I go to the gym because I can see it benefiting my body. But it's a lot of it's to do with my mental health. Like, I think it makes me happier, it makes me feel better about myself, it keeps me busy. We're in lockdown, like, do you know what I mean? It's really, really good to be into fitness as well. So I don't know, like, I've never really got the steroids thing personally. Yeah, I've spoken to this lad that was on steroids. I wouldn't recommend it for many reasons, but I'm moving on. I may or may not have just spilled that all over me. It's actually from a girl. She said that girls obsess over boys with girlfriends. So yeah, that is an ick. Like, I think it's a massive put off. Like, if one of my friends was like chasing after a boy that has a girlfriend, like, that is just a big no-no. Like, without being harsh, it is really trumpy. And it's like an ick in a friendship. Like, I would not want to be friends with someone that's like acting like that. I just think if it was the other way around, do you know what I mean? You've got to respect people. Yeah. Do you know what the biggest thing is for me? The biggest thing is long fingernails. Like, it's a game changer. I could think you're the man of my dreams. Doesn't happen a lot, that's why I'm single. But like, it's one of the things you can't really address. Like, they've just kind of got to know like how to look after themselves, you know what I mean? Okay, the next one I've been sent is clingy man. I think with this one's really controversial, but because some people like being like affectionate and things like that. For me, I'm not a hugger. I get there's a time and a place, and I think cringy in person can be really off-putting when you're getting to know someone. I do think, on the other hand, if you've been like, you're actually with someone, you've been with them ages, and like public with you and they want to hold your hand, I do think it's okay to a certain extent. So I think it just depends on how long you've been speaking to this person. Like, if I'm actually with someone like in a relationship, I don't think I'd mind as much. At the start, it's not for me. I can't walk around with someone I've just met like holding their hand and like kissing them in public. It's really not for me. But each to your own. But I do understand this is an ick, but this is probably one of mine as well. Okay, the next one I've been sent is when a lad keeps banging on about how good they are in bed. Do you know what? I actually feel like I've not experienced this, which is actually surprising, but oh my god, this would be such an ick for me. It's so off-putting if people are really big-headed. Like, I don't know, I like people that are confident, but confident and big-headed are completely different things, and oh, I completely understand where you're coming from with that. Like, if a lad you're speaking to is like banging on about things like that, if anything, they're probably insecure. Like, it's probably actually the opposite, you know, because they keep trying to explain to you how good they are. I probably won't even go there because they probably aren't. But That is such an ick. That's a good one. I've not actually heard of that one. The next ick I've been sent is when boys deliberately chat about girls and try to make you jealous. This one I've actually experienced firsthand. It's definitely an ick for me, and I would not be going there. But from my experience, like the way I dealt with it is every time you spoke about another girl or like made comments, like I completely brushed them off, ignored them. Like in person even, like if you'd said something, a lot of it was in person, which is the worst thing. I don't think it was ever over message. In my head at the time, like, I thought, he obviously is not interested in me. Do you know what I mean? So soon after that we did start speaking. I think it was the best thing for us both. Like, I think he played his cards wrong, but I think a lot of lads do. Like, I do think they do it to see if you get jealous, to see, like you say, to see if you're bothered about them, but just play it cool, play it chill. So the next ick I've been sent is when he eats really loud. This one's actually kind of an ick for me as well. I feel like at the start I said I haven't really got many, and now I'm like, yeah, this is actually an ick for me. But I do think manners it goes a long way. So you don't want someone with bad manners, no, like hopefully they can eat nice when you go out, but I don't know. I feel like I've never really picked up on it before, so, but I can imagine this would be an ick. Like, now you've said it, I feel like I'm gonna be like watching out when I go out for food with people. The next ick I have is when he answers his phone and his voice changes. This happens to literally everyone I know, I swear. I know exactly what you mean because I've been in this situation. Like, you know, if they answer their mates and they start acting really like, I don't know, like, oh, it's so off-putting. I do get exactly what you mean. This would be an ick for me as well. Like, I do think sometimes you can't help it. Like, I feel like with me, I've got quite a good telephone voice. I might not, but I do think sometimes it can't be helped, but I do understand. It's more when they answer the phone to their mates and their voice changes, like, God. Okay, so the next one I've got is people who eat/cook without washing their hands. I have literally never experienced this firsthand, but I would literally die. I think, again, hygiene is so important. That is gross. You don't want to get food poisoning, do you know what I mean? And you literally can't, I swear, from people not washing their hands, so I don't know. It's so important to wash your hands, especially when you're cooking in general, but yeah, washing your hands all the time anyway is so important, especially we're in COVID times. So yeah, I completely understand how this is an ick for you. Okay, so this next ick, my friend actually sent in, and it says, boys getting excited and then let down. I really, now she said it, and she said it a while ago when the ick trend was going around, I kind of understand now. I've never actually experienced it, clearly she has, because otherwise she wouldn't know to put it, but I don't know, like, I think it's pretty sad. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, obviously they're really happy about something and then not, but I've never felt personally that's off-putting or that's an ick, but she clearly does. She's clearly got that as an ick. So, okay, so the next ick says, running for the buzz, my mate's boyfriend did it and I couldn't deal. I feel like I understand this one. One, can I just say I hate buzzers, like buzzers are not for me. But personally, running for the buzz, I think we've all been there. If you haven't, you're very lucky, but I don't know, I'm a lot better now, but I used to be late for everything when I was younger, and I used to have to get the bus to college, and oh my god, it was an absolute bloody nightmare. So I do understand sometimes it can't be helped if you're in a rush, but I can imagine if you're speaking to someone, you don't want to see them like sprinting. Okay, the next ick I have is sitting with their legs crossed. Do you know what? Again, I've not actually experienced this one, thank God, because I do not know how I would feel about that. Like, it's actually kind of making me feel funny thinking about it. That would definitely be an ick for me. But yeah, I completely understand what you're saying. I can imagine it being a bit like cringe. Why are they doing that? Just sit normally. Okay, so the next ick I have, I've actually just read it. It's them answering FaceTime on a laptop. I mean, I don't know how you've experienced this, or are you just kind of preparing yourself if you ever have to? Because I've never heard of this in my life. I think everyone either has like a phone. I suppose obviously if they've got an Android, they can't. But surely they have like an iPad if so, I don't know. Or just don't answer FaceTime. Maybe do like a Skype call or a Zoom. Anything other than your computer, surely. It's so random. Another ick that I've had that I've just read is having small feet. That is another one I've actually not experienced. Pretty much every girl I've spoken to has got big feet. Like, I'm tiny. Maybe it is just because I'm small, because I'm a size 4, which is very small, I feel like. I don't know, I feel like the average is 5 or 6, I don't really know. But I'm quite petite, I'm a size 4, like I say. So I don't know, I've never really thought that's small. I can understand how that is an ick though. But what size are you thinking? Like, I don't know. Hey guys, that's everything for today's video. I really hope you enjoyed watching this kind of video. It's a bit different for me. If you did like more of a chatty video, please let me know, because I'm thinking about maybe filming a Q&A or a say or a shotty video. But yeah, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you all again soon. Bye!